my name is Sybil Harmony, and this is your mid-June, well, it's near the end of the month of June, and I wanted to come on because of the solar eclipse and the amazing energy that's coming through with that. So this is the summer solstice, and the ancients knew it's a time to do prayer, meditation, and a time when gifts can come through. This particular solstice is opening us up to wisdom from our guides, from our higher self, from our guardian angels. And we'll do a little meditation at the end to help you connect with that energy. I do that in my sessions as well. And excuse me while I move around. I'm not very good at editing, so I don't edit my films. It's just what you get is me, just what you get. So the Mercury, we're still in Mercury retrograde. So this is causing us to see what needs to be repaired, slow down, give ourselves extra time. A lot of things with communication, having to go over and make sure you're clear and never argue with anybody anyway, especially in a Mercury retrograde, because you might probably having a misunderstanding. But so we have things with digestion, we have gifts opening up. It's a good time to stay home on Saturday the 20th in the United States. I think if you're on the other side of the world, the eclipse is coming on the 21st. And during that time, it's important to stay home and don't do anything in excess, especially having to do with water. Drinking, alcohol would be one. And we're also clearing digestive issues, allergies. There is energy that I think I've talked about, and I'll talk about in my July video, again with bones, structure, and alignment. So digestive things with fluids, water, body liquids, okay? And energy healing is amazing for that, and hey, no side effects. Okay, so nurturing ourselves, nurturing our inner child, things with home, making your home feel peaceful, staying home. You may want to feng shui, and I'll get into that in another video, feng shui. But there's also a lot of energy about confusion and bringing in clarity. So, like I said, we'll do a little healing with that. A lot of energy still around relationships. Is this the one? You may know you have work to do. You may have been working on your relationship, having issues come up. You may know this is not the one, or this is the one. And so a lot of issues around commitment. And I suggest at the end of this month, if you're still with somebody, doing a recommitment ceremony. Even if it's just committed to our relationship, it doesn't have to be marriage, but recommitting to your relationship is a beautiful, you don't have to, you can have some friends over or family, or you can just do it yourselves and have a special date night and exchange roses or something like that. And if you want to write a vow or say something nice, we don't want to force somebody else to say something. They might feel obligated when we do, but it's a recommitment because you've made it through a lot. We've been going through a lot of difficult energy on this planet, and if you're in a relationship that's, you're still in it at the end of this month, good job. We also have time for if you found out it isn't the one, or you wanted to get out and free yourself. So how do you go out safely in a pandemic? Freedom. We have a lot of energy, just we wanted to get out and be free, of course. So that's why this card came in, taking back control of your life and not letting yourself be controlled, okay, by another person, by the government, by whatever, but doing it safely. And then forgiveness, resentments and anger, things with that coming up in June. And who do we need to forgive? So not that we're saying what they did was okay, but so that we don't have to carry around that anger and resentment and muddy up our beautiful light, so we can just move on. Okay? So enjoy your summer solstice and your solar eclipse. And let's do a little meditation to help you open to guidance from your guides. And so this is like just a little healing energy. And so you are energy work. You are energy. And let's say hello to ourselves. If you'd like, you can close your eyes and go into the bigger world of spirit. And breathing. Breathing through your nose and out through your mouth or your nose. Slow and rhythmic breathing. And say hello to yourself, if you would, in the center of your head, in the middle of your sixth chakra. It's an energy center. This is your third eye, where you see in dreams, or you visualize, imagine things, or see spirit or energy. And say hello to that. And you may not have been there for a while. This is also the place where you are neutral to yourself and others. So let's do a little energy healing. And you can ask your higher self or your guides and angels to come and kind of vacuum that out for you. Ooh. Vacuum out the old cobwebs, other people's energy, whatever threw you out of your space or your body, your center. This is your sacred space. Your pineal gland is here, and it's a small pea-shaped organ. It's right, if you put your finger on the brow, you can open your eyes for a minute, right between your nose, right above there. Put your finger there, and then a finger on the back of your head, and draw a line. Good. And then put a finger over each ear, and draw a line there. Okay? So where those lines meet is the center of your head. And let's ask your guardian angels, your guides, your higher self, God, Goddess, whoever it is, that universe, to vacuum out any lower energies or any energy that's not you, any confusion or fog. Good. And then let's put a beautiful energy in there of yours. Create a rose. Avoid black, white, especially if it's chalky white or gray, because those throw you out of your body. Create a rose of your energy and drop it in the center of your head there, and it's a healing rose. Okay. Give the center of your head a healing. Good. And then let that rose have a very long stem going all the way down to your heart center, which is in the center of your chest. And this center of your chest, I'm showing here, the center of your chest is your heart center. This is the center for love. It's an energy center of consciousness. It also governs your immune system, heart, and lungs. But let's say hello to our heart and ask your higher self, guides, God, whoever you would talk to, guardian angels, please vacuum out. And Archangel Michael is a wonderful one for healing. And he'll help anyone who asks. He's non-denominational. Vacuum out any anger, hatred, resentments, just at least for now. So you can have a strong immune system and be at peace and love yourself. Good. And then let's put in a beautiful healing rose right in there. Good. Doesn't that feel good? So now heart is connected to head, and let's start to go up to the other side, to the place of unconditional love. And let yourself float up for the purpose of receiving guidance from your higher self, the universe, whatever you call love. We're floating up and relaxing. Let your feet and legs relax and breathe. Like ropes releasing tension. Your abdomen relaxes. All your digestive organs relaxing. Your arms relaxing. And let your shoulders, you can do a roll. As you start to come back in your body, you may feel like you want to move around and adjust yourself because, oh, you weren't in there and now you want to feel like comfortable. So now you can feel it when you come in a little bit more like, oh, okay. Let your jaw relax. Good. And still breathing and floating up into the clouds to the other side. Some people call this the Akashic Records. It's a beautiful library up there. You might see a table with all your guides. You might see a beautiful garden. You might be in the clouds. You might actually go to a library. The Akashic Records, the place you're going to, has all the information that you need for guidance and to communicate with the divine. We're just like an antenna. We're not forcing anything, just allow it to open. You may not see anything, you may just feel a sense of peace, and that's wonderful. Your feelings is your best divination tool. You may get a knowing, or you may even hear something. You're always feeling, so just feel. Feel how peaceful that is up there. And breathe. And then let's look down at the body and the personality having this lifetime. Because you are actually more than your personality or your body. You are spirit, you are energy. You are actually the higher self, and you've come into this lifetime temporarily to learn. And let's look down upon our life, just like you're looking through a camera lens. Look down at yourself and your life with compassion and with neutrality, and ask, what does this person need? What does this person need to know? How can I help them? And it's usually the first thing that comes to you. It doesn't have to be complicated. You could sit here for an hour after this video and get a lot of details. What does this person need, and how can I help them achieve that, do that, or be that? What is the action or the next step that they can take to create that? Beautiful. And if you didn't get anything, that's okay, because the answer will come when it's time. What we're doing is the asking. If you didn't get anything, it's because they want you to spend more time in quiet and meditation and tuning in and letting go of outside distractions and creating clarity. Let's create a rose now for any chaos or confusion. And then blow that up. Yeah, beautiful. And surround yourself with light. And that is just a wonderful healing for you. Okay, so I just want to share a little story real quick. I was doing that, like, why am I getting tired when I eat? Like, what's going on with my digestion? And I wasn't getting the answer, and I did that. And I'm like, okay, now you're not telling me, and this is what I do to help other people, and I can't hear it myself. And so sometimes if we're too attached to the answer, or we're not being neutral, or we're trying to force the answer, or being angry, or what, a lot of things being too busy can block you from receiving guidance. But then what happened was, every time I would put on YouTube, I would see this video of this woman talking about doing a morning fast. And I was like, okay, why does that keep coming on? And I finally sat down and listened to it, and that was the answer. So be careful about how your answer comes. If you're not seeing or hearing or feeling the answer coming right in for you, I did get that I need to work on my health, but I'm like, okay, how? What is it? And so just be aware, once you've asked a question, about how and when the answer is coming to you, because there's a lot of different ways the answer can come. It doesn't have to be like, okay, deliver now. God, deliver. We're not here to tell them what to do. It's just about us slowing down and tuning in, and the answer will come, okay? May you be healed, because in truth you already are, and have a wonderful Father's Day. And if you'd like a reading, I'm at SibylHarmony.com, SIBYLHarmony.com. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.